Hi everyone, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie and I cover oily skin, hooded eyes, and beauty. In today's video, I'm going to be testing and doing an all-day wear test with the Too Faced Peach Perfect Matte Instant Coverage Concealer. So I really love Too Faced. I love how they cater to oily skin, and when this concealer came out, I was super excited. I had to get it. This concealer has a comfortable matte finish. It's soft. It has a cushiony texture for silky, comfortable wear. It is long wearing and crease resistant for 12 hours. Also, it's waterproof and sweat resistant. So because of what's going on in the world, I couldn't really match myself in person, so I did it online, and I'm just really hoping that this matches because I paid $22 for it, and I just really hope it matches. First of all, the box is freaking adorable. I absolutely love it. It is so cute. And of course, the actual packaging is also so beautiful, so cute, just so Too Faced. Now let's go ahead and smell it. Okay, so I know that I have a really bad sense of smell, but I really feel like this is not gonna be like an unbearable scent to have on your face. I really like it, and I love all of their peach products. It is just so perfect. It just smells so good, and I just love how my face smells really good. As you can see, I look kind of crazy. The only thing that I have on are my eyebrows. I primed and prepped my face, and then I have my foundation on. So that's pretty much all that I have. I just wanted to get all of the unnecessary things out of the way so that way I don't bore you with everything else, because this video is strictly on the concealer. Let's go ahead and put this on. So I have seen that people just use their fingers, they use their brush, they use their sponge. I'm just gonna do it the way I normally do, and I'm going to use my Luxie sponge. I normally do not put on my concealer with a wet sponge, but I had forgotten to clean my sponge before I hit record, so I had to go clean it, so it's a little damp. I'm kind of not happy about that, but we'll go ahead and do it anyway. Let's go ahead and actually feel it with my finger first. That's nice. That looks like it's gonna match my skin. It doesn't look like it's gonna be too bright to where it's just like I have like white rings around my eyes. I think it's gonna be a good fit. Actually, let me just try my finger. Let me do that first. Let me see how that works. Okay, that's a good color. I like that. Yeah, I don't want to use my sponge just because it's wet, and I don't want to do anything out of my normal routine as far as like the wet sponge goes, because I know with wet sponges, it really makes your concealer so much brighter, and I don't like that. I don't want to have like headlights around my eyes, you know? So I'm just gonna apply it with my finger because I know that the coverage and application isn't gonna be that different. This is really nice. It's like really silky. It does have a sort of thickness to it, which I don't mind at all. It doesn't look cakey yet so far. And it really seems to just kind of glide on, and it's working really well on top of my foundation, which is great. I didn't put foundation on my under eye. I'm just saying that as I'm blending it out to kind of just blend in with my foundation, it's looking really nice. And it really is drying down matte. Like, it looks matte. It doesn't look heavy. It doesn't look creasy. It just, I don't know, with hydrating concealers, I kind of don't like them under my eyes or on my skin at all, just because I'm super oily and my oils are gonna come through no matter what. So I don't see the point of using such a hydrating, shiny concealer like a lot of people like to use. I like for it to be matte. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and apply it on the other eye. I am actually really liking this color. I think that I can use it for my under eye and for my blemishes. Like, I have a few blemishes here that I can definitely put this on top of. And let me go ahead and try that now. I do want to see how it looks on top of texture. So let me go ahead and just put this on here. Okay, not bad at all. It's not accentuating anything, it's not highlighting, it's not brightening. I think that it's just doing a really good job with trying to cover up the darkness that my foundation wasn't able to do. So I think that it's doing a pretty good job. Okay, it is creasing already, but I expected that because I have crazy creases under my eyes because I have just such a small area from my cheeks to my under eyes, and my cheeks are really big. So anytime I talk, it's just scrunch. Oh man, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eye really quickly. And of course, I have my Too Faced Peach Perfect setting powder, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it under my eyes and just kind of set my creases and my T-zone, and I will be right back. So I went ahead and took off all of my translucent powder, and I'm looking at my under eye area, and it looks pretty good. I do like the way that it looks. It is very matte, but I am gonna go ahead and continue with the rest of my makeup, and then of course use my setting spray to make everything just kind of melt together. And I think that that's gonna be my true test to see how it looks with the finished face. So I'm gonna put on my makeup and I'll be right back. Now that I have on my full face of makeup and I set my makeup with my setting spray just to make everything melt all together, let's go ahead and take a look at my under eye. So I do see a little bit of creasing. There's a little bit of concealer just kind of stuck in the creases of my under eye area. I feel like I could have definitely gone a little bit heavier for the coverage because I don't think it's as full as I would like for it to be. I do feel like I have dark under eye circles, and especially like in this area, it tends to be really dark, and I don't see that it's covering as much as I would like for it to. So I definitely feel like the concealer is buildable. I did put on 2 layers. With that said, would I be able to keep building it, and would I see the results that I need? I don't know. So this is of course just my first impression, but I am curious to see how it is gonna hold up all day. So of course, the real test is to see how it lasts, and I will definitely be back in for a check-in. And I think that I am definitely gonna be giving this concealer another try. I do wanna keep building it up to see just how much coverage I can get out of it without it looking cakey and just heavy and just way too much. Other than that, I do think that it looks nice. I really do. I just would like a little bit more coverage, but we'll see how it ends up at the end of the day. So I'll be right back. So I totally forgot to go over the blemish area where I put on the concealer, and I think it looks really nice. It does not accentuate anything. I think that it just kind of covers and blends out perfectly. I really like it. So if it doesn't work out for my under eye area, I'm definitely using it for blemishes. So I'm back for my check-in, and it's been about 8 hours, and I'm looking at my concealer and it's not looking too good. I did notice some transfer, so I don't know what happened there. But you can just see how some of it is just coming off. Let me just show you guys. Okay, so I turned down the light. That way you guys can see it a little bit better. Hoping you guys can see just kind of along this area. It's not looking too good. It's almost like it's just been rubbed off. If you look at this side as well, you can see here that I don't know where the concealer went. I don't know how well you can see it on camera, but in person, you can definitely see that it looks rubbed off. And I don't really know how, because I don't really touch my eyes. I make sure of it whenever I do have makeup on, and especially when I have my contacts in, I really try not to rub my eyes. And especially with what's going on in the world today, touching my eyes is just not something that I want to be doing right now. So I know that I haven't been rubbing off my concealer. I just don't know what is making it come off. But like I said, I do want to keep trying this concealer out. I do not want to just judge it on one use. So I will be testing it out again on my under eyes. As far as the blemish coverage goes, it held up great. It stayed there just fine. It didn't transfer or anything. Let me just show you guys that. You guys can see here and here, those are where my blemishes are. I think it did a pretty good job with covering up. So let me know down below, have you guys used this concealer? Do you like it? How do you guys get it to work for you? Please let me know so that way I can get it to work for me under my eyes, and then spread the word. So let me know, and if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Thanks. Bye.